So many people join this Christian walk with the idea of that everything is going to be great. Their life is going to be so peaceful. They're not going to experience any kind of trouble. But that's just clearly not true. I mean, you may experience those emotions at times in your life, but this walk is definitely going to be difficult. It was never meant to be easy. Christ says in Matthew chapter 10, verses 34 through 39, that I didn't come here to bring peace. I came here to bring the sword, and the sword represents truth. And that sword is going to be the dividing line. It's that truth is going to separate you from your friends. It's going to separate you from your mother, your father, your sister, your daughter. You know, the truth, the word of God is going to separate you from the people closest to you. So it's going to disrupt your life. It's going to be one of the hardest things that you may have to go through, because it's going to turn the people that you love away from you. Some people, at least. Some people may join you in this walk, but there's going to be many people that decide to go their separate ways, and that can be difficult for most of us. So this walk is not meant to be easy. Christ says in those verses that if you love your son more than me, if you love your mother more than me, if you love your father more than me, then you're not deserving of me. If you're not willing to pick up your cross, then you're not deserving of me. Whoever finds his life loses life, but whoever gives up their life for my sake gains life. That's what Christ says. Whoever gives up their life for my sake gains life. So it's about getting rid of these earthly ideas, these earthly principles that we hold so near and dear, true to our heart, and shedding ourselves of our fleshly ways, our fleshly thoughts, and becoming more spiritual in nature and aligning ourselves with the truth. And Christ is the truth. The word is the truth. And that truth was meant to be brought here as a sword to divide us from the people that don't recognize the truth, that don't accept the truth, that deny the truth. So this life, this walk, it can be peaceful at times. You can find peace. We can rest in God and find that peace. But outside of us, there may be chaos. So this walk is definitely not easy. This walk is definitely not made for the weak people, the weak vessels. It is made for the strong. It is made for the people that are fighters. It's made for the people that are willing to put their life on the line for him. Because when you walk in the Spirit, you are no longer living for yourself. Everything we were doing in our past life, in our earthly, secular life, was always for ourselves, was always for our ego. But when you accept truth, when you acknowledge truth, when you follow truth, it's no longer about you. It's all about God. It's all about serving God. Everything you do is to serve him. Everything I do is to serve him, to serve the church, to serve our people. It's no longer about self, but it's about being selfless. It's about putting other people first. And whenever we walk in the flesh, whenever we're operating in the sense of ego, it's always about us. It's always about me. How can I better serve myself? So we have to change the way we think. We have to change the way we operate. We have to shed ourselves of what we have always known, of what we always been. We've been walking so long without truth, and it feels so good. It feels so natural to walk without that truth. It's hard to give up that life. But when you accept truth, there are changes that need to be made. And the question is, are you willing to make those changes to become who Christ needs you to be? But I thank you guys for checking out this video. I just wanted to bring home the point that when you accept the truth is going to set you free, but it can create chaos around you because a lot of the people that are around you don't accept the truth. A lot of the people around you deny the truth. A lot of the people around you are going to ignore the truth. So it's going to be painful to separate yourself from those people because you have a higher calling. You have purpose. But I thank you guys for checking out this video. I'm going to have more content on the way per usual. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.